Hello. I was just wanting to play Everquest today and not take anything too serious. And I wanted to do something for fun and different. So that's what I'm doing. Eye patch guy. Druid. Wisdom maxed. And I may just play this character for a day or two. Maybe a couple days. I don't know. Anyways, I was just wanting to play a druid. Oh, I need to put the rest of the points in stamina. We're going to be Mother of All. My name's going to be Lacrime. So you always start out in Surefall Glade when you play druid, if you play human or half-elf. So here we are in the world. Start out by pressing I. Get ready a book, put on our weapons and our torch. Open our spell book. Throw in our first two spells, Skin Like Wood and Healing. We have a note to turn in. We'll go to the Druid Guild, which is always located this way at the base of a tree. And we'll train up a few points. I always put a few into sense heading right away. Start increasing sense heading. And then I sometimes put some into points into swimming. So interesting, you actually get one-handed slashing as well as a skill. At level 5 we get forge. That's really handy. So let's put 3 points into that, and we'll put 2 points into swimming. Alright. Oh, and we have to turn in our note, don't we? And the note in, we have 0% experience. Now we have 9%. So the next thing to do is to go to Qeynos. And before we head out of town, it's always smart to grab the mail delivery quest that takes it to Qeynos. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Surefall is a very chill town. I like it a lot. Here's the lady. You can just come up to her and hail her. Type, I am interested in delivering mail to Qeynos. That's all you do. She gives you a letter. Deliver to the Bard Guild in Qeynos. And let's get out of town. Okay, now I have my first buff, Skin Like Wood. 24 hit points, 12 AC. I have 24 total mana. It gave me 11 hit points and it gave me 3 AC. We'll come back and speak with Baobab Miller and his sister Chandra. Hopefully we'll get some armor pieces from them. Just down the road. So I'll be running to Qeynos. I think you all know the way. There's not much to see along the way, so we'll fast forward. There's my first target, the decaying skeleton. I'll put minor healing over here. That went well. And I gained 10% experience. Another skeleton. This one has a weapon, so I have to fight it. The fight can go either way. And luck would have it, I'm winning. Nice, we got a cloth cap and a rusty mace. Another decaying skeleton along the way. I should get stronger every time I fight another one. That's if my skills are going up and I get armor pieces. Excellent job. That's a regular skeleton. I'll have to avoid him. So this is Qeynos Hills. Usually I go here once I hit level 4. But I see some skeletons up ahead. They have weapons. Look at this. There's one that's got a scythe. That'd be nice to have. So let's give ourselves one heal first. And see if we can win. Because I'm a druid, the wolves and bears won't mess with me. This is a tough fight. I'm actually losing. Nice. So one more fight to go. I'm going to try to get this skeleton too. Gives myself a minor healing. Almost full life. Not quite. But I want that weapon. Avoid the no scout. Oh, look at this. He's going to take my weapon. The no scout will no doubt win. That's my signal to Amscray. We can fight this guy. Hopefully we get an armor piece. Cloth armor would do us well. Let's see, we have 2 pieces of armor for an AC of 20. Alright, I'm feeling good and powerful. Our melee combat skills are sufficient. Let's go into Qeynos. This skeleton has a weapon. See this? I believe you can use one-hand slashing as a druid. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because of that, you know what weapon would be really good for this character? A Sarnak Liberator Sword. You can proc that at level 20. It's got a very good proc. The weather is great in Qeynos. Let's give it a try. Alright, we have more with weapons. Oof. Getting beat. Oh, my mouse. My mouse got sticky. I will know if I can use one-hand slashing because my skill should start to raise soon. All right. Nice. Ah, meta mana. Actually, I'm not out of mana. I might have to put on my blunt weapon. It's not working out. Ah, can't do it. I have to run. Oh, he's still hitting me. Okay, well, we were doing good for a while. Now, I'm going to go back to my sword weapon. We don't have enough mana yet to heal. Ooh, that staff might be a cracked staff. I think I want it. Come on, we need more mana. Please get more mana. There we go. All right, we are close enough to full life. Let's see if we can do it. Nice, 7 points of damage. Defense went up. 28 AC. Offense went up. Very good. We got a weapon now. And this is a crack staff. That's exactly what I wanted. Now it's time to go into town and buy a backpack. And let's get a lantern because you know it's going to get dark soon. The candle just doesn't do it. And we're going to also go in and turn in our note. But let's actually hold on to the note for just a little longer. The weapon looks really good in our hands. So I'm going to do some selling. All right, we're back. I managed to buy 2 backpacks. Let's finish off this level now. I'm looking for skeletons or null pups. And I'm really targeting skeletons that have weapons in hand. It's pretty easy to get started out and get gold if you can find skeletons with weapons. And also armor pieces. They sell for about a gold a piece. They're not hard to find. Couple more. 2 more will get us level 2. There it goes. One-hand slashing did increase, so druids can use one-hand slashing skill. There was an easier way to figure that out, but once I saw the skill increase, I know it was a fact. All right, our attack is very low. It's at 18, so we need to increase that one-hand slashing. It might even be better to use one-handed blunt, but I like swords. Can't seem to finish them off. There we go. So 1 more, and I'll hit level 2. I see one over there with a weapon. We'll get him in a second. Alright, so we have 24 max mana at level 1. We get to level 2, let's see how much we increase by. Because I put all my points into wisdom. First I have to beat this thing. There we go. So it went up from 24 to 48, so it doubled. Quite good. Just a couple more to fight. Let's just fight one more at least and then just go to town. When we come back, we'll be a little stronger and I will have the chance to get a fire beetle eye before we head back over to Surefall Glades because I need to buy some spells. The main spell I want is, I think there's a burst of fire spell, and there's a flame lick spell, which is your first level dot. I think you can also get snare at level 1, but it's very useless early on because it doesn't last very long. And the snare effect isn't as strong as it could be. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this club. You can't sell it, it's the newbie club. Trying to get a little extra gold before we go back. I've got ways that I can get gold. As soon as it turns dark, I can run into Qeynos, turn in a few fetch quests for experience and coins. And then we'll make our way back to Surefall Glade. Well, there's decent damage, 9 damage. One more hit. So I'm getting only 2% experience now. Dramatically slow down. There's a guy with a club. Splintering club will sell for about 1.5 gold. So we need it. After this, we'll run into town. My sister and I are talking about going out tomorrow. We're going to take a short road trip and we're going to a indoor aquarium. She took off some time off from work and wants to do something. So I said, sure, let's do something. It'll be fun. We always have fun doing stuff together. All right, here we go. He says, yep. In the way of my father, I claim your blood and glory for Blackborough. It's pretty morbid. Okay, Fippy's on his way. Oh no, he's coming. See him? He's coming for us. There it is, all majestic. Qeynos. So first things first, let's go to the Bard Guild. I'll show you the way there. You go behind the Crow's Tavern pub, through the corridor. As soon as you enter, you're looking at this wooden building, and that's actually, that's not the Bard Guild. The Bard Guild is the blue building with wood. So we turn this in to Traylon, and we have 8% experience. We went from 8 to 19%, and he gave us 3 gold pieces. Not too bad. Could have been better. Sometimes they'll give you up to like 7 gold pieces. All right. Before we leave, let's do one last thing. Oh, and you also get some faction. Good faction. We're going to go past the Mermaid's Lure. We're at the docks now. This is the docks that take you to the boat. The boat lands right there, and the boat goes to Yrden. Urd's Crossing. But the second set of docks is right here. And there's this guy at the edge, Trumpy and Farron. We're not going to talk to either right now. We're going to jump in the water. So I'm to the bottom, find the tackle box, retrieve, and you can see there's an entrance down here. We're not going in it though. Barnacles on the wood. All right, so he's talking about that, huh? What, my tackle box? Yes, that's what we're doing. We're getting his tackle box. And you can repeat this over and over. I can hand it to him, jump back in and do it again. But let's see, at level 2, I got some experience and I got 8 copper pieces and I got this worthless Henrietta's dress. So how much experience did we get? I forgot. It was like 19 to 21. And then you can just take the dress over near the bank. There's a blacksmith shop. You just hand it into Tom Fireside or something like that. He's in this building. There he is. Tom Fire Pride. I almost had it right. Give him the dress. We go from 21 to 26%. You can take this down to the Qeynos Aqueducts, give it to the Shadow Knight Guild or something like that. But they'll kill us on sight, so we're not going to go that far. I just got a few copper pieces and a few pieces of experience. You can just repeat that over and over if you want. All right. We're heading out of town though. I think I'm okay with food at the moment. Maybe I should buy a few more pieces of food before we leave. But the main goal at this point is to go get our level 1 spells and our level 5 spells. I think we get new spells at level 5. It's either level 4 or 5, I can't remember. And we don't get meditation until we get to level 8, so it's going to be a struggle until we get meditation. But thankfully we're decent at this point in melee that we can handle our own, even with minimal gear. Once you get around level 15 or so, you're probably going to want to stop using melee. All right, sell the last bit of stuff. I'll sell the pouch. Maybe we can fit our food in that pouch. That could be our food pouch. But I'm going to buy 20 milks. And let's actually buy plain rations. I usually, in the muffin, I'm into the muffins. Like if they sell muffins, I always buy stacks of muffins. But I don't see any stacks of muffins, so we'll buy 5 of these. We'll be good with food for a good while now. Organize the bags. This is our food pouch. It all goes in there. I have a club to sell. Oh. Let's sell the club too. No, let's keep the club. We might need to raise our one-hand blunt as well. Okay, so now we're going to Surefall Glade. I have 8 gold. Maybe I'll kill a few skeletons before I head out. Let's just kill about 3 more. I need at least 1 piece of armor and maybe a weapon. That would help out to make sure I get my skills, my spells. Oh, he's running. All right. Looks like my buff's running out. There's a bunch of skeletons over here. Let's sweep this area. we can sell that cap. It's going to be worth about a gold. We'll sell it to Miller's Hut, or we'll just go take it into Surefall Glade. One-handed slashing is now 7. I don't think I've ever used one-hand slashing on a druid. Nice. Another piece of armor. Looks like he's got a short sword. It's actually a broadsword. This will be the last one. Ooh, you know what I just realized? We need to get a fire beetle eye. Otherwise, we can't use flame lick, so I need to kill some fire beetles. They're much tougher too. All right, can I do it? I don't know. Let's see. Got a heal. Now they're even to us. Our AC at the moment is 30 and our attack is up to 40, so it's increased a lot. But will it be enough? I don't know, to be honest. It might not be enough. I'm losing bad here. Ooh, 10 damage. All right, well, we're gonna try to heal up. One more heal, come on. Okay, we're back fighting. We're winning, but not by a lot. It's catching up to us. No. Darn it. Oh, yes. And we got the beetle eye. That's exactly what I needed. So now we can move on. Let's put it in our main slot over here. It gives a kind of a reddish hue to the background. I don't know if I like that, honestly. Let's just put it in this bag. I don't like the hue that it gives the screen. Okay, so we're off to Surefall Glade now. All right, let's do some selling. I just want to talk about why I enjoy Druid as a class. So, Druid, for me, has been the easiest class to play. I have access to a level 55 Druid as well. But I'm not really interested in playing the level 55 Druid that I have on my account. So what makes Druid great for me is the mobility. You can port, you can run fast, you can heal, you can dot. You can do it all, really. And if you're a player who likes to be independent like me, I don't think there's a better class for being independent. You can say maybe a bard would be a close second. They can move around even quicker. However, they can't bind, they can't gate, and they can't port anywhere. So getting around as a bard still takes a lot of time, and dying as a bard takes a lot of time for corpse runs unless you're able to get bound by somebody, but that requires you to like rely on someone else. So when I played Everquest in the early days, I was a very independent person. I was very introverted. I didn't like to ask for help from anybody. I'm still kind of that way now. I just feel like I'm putting people at inconvenience, just asking for things. So I like to do it all myself sometimes. And Druid is the best class for being able to do everything. Getting around the world. And you might have noticed I don't like to stay in one place very long. I get bored of the same location. So I'll be in Mistmore for a couple hours. And it might be a great place. I'm leveling great there. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to move on. Let's go to Unrest. And then I'll just be like, oh, let's go to Kunark. Or let's go to the Karanas. And I'll just jump around the world. And the only class that really lets you do that with ease, I think, is a Druid. Wizards can port around too, but they don't have Spirit of Wolf. Bards can run fast, but they don't have ports. Shamans can run fast, but they don't get ports as well. So Druid is like that comfortable middle ground for me. Lets you do everything. And it's just a fun class to play, even non-geared. You don't need any gear at all to enjoy a Druid. That's just my take on the Druid. And I've made several Druids on this account, but they've all been those strict rule sets of permadeath, or they were, I don't know, usually they were permadeath classes. Playthroughs, and I died, so I lost my Druid. But I didn't want to start a new project, but I wanted to play just to be relaxed and enjoy today. Alright, so we made it in Surefall Glade. And if you guys have never played a Druid, I don't think they're like the best grouping class. They're not the best solo class. But if you want to play this game, pick it up and play for 20-30 minutes. Druid is the best class to do it with. Every other class requires like logistics. You have to send tells out. You have to buy pots. You just don't have to do any of that stuff here. Okay, so let me buy some spells. Okay, I bought all my level 1 spells. We got Burst of Flame. We have Snare. Put that one right there. We have Flame Lick. I think that's all I bought. Okay, I forgot one last spell. It's called Dance of the Fireflies. It's a outdoor only light source spell that you can cast between the certain hours at nighttime. I thought, let's try it out. Let's get out here in the dark area and cast it. Here we are. We can barely see, right? There we go, light source. So we can see better now. Ooh. Let's see if the lantern actually... Is the lantern better? Yeah, it's better without this, so... Anyways, if you die, I guess it'd be helpful to have the spell. Give you some kind of light source. Let's destroy it. You don't need it. The lantern works better. Okay, so we have new spells now. We have Burst of Flame and we have Flame Lick. This thing is yellow to me, which means I won't be able to beat it, but let's throw up a Flame Lick. Alright, let's snare him as well. Alright, we have him snared and flame licked. Yeah, we're not going to be able to beat this guy. There's no way. Snare's about to run out, by the way. It seems it already wore off. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, yeah, no. Let's go ahead and run. Anyways, I was just trying out my new spells. Didn't expect to win. You have the guards here for protection. Perfect. Alright, those are our new spells. I think I'm going to end this video right here. Let's heal myself up. I had a lot of fun. So I've been talking with Tofu. I was really putting it off. I have to log on all my characters and consolidate all the gear. I also had a little bit of work stuff to do, so that's kind of putting it off. But anyways, Thanks for watching.